story you are about to see. The important part is true. Some of the names have been changed because nobody wrote them down, so we had to.
Shepherds on the hills, I saw a wondrous sight. Angels came from heaven shining through the night, singing through the darkness, praises to the King. Shepherds bowed and wondered to hear angels sing.
Peace.
Noel, Noel, the King is born. Noel, Noel, the King is born. Noel, 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 Noel. The shepherds left the hillside moving endlessly. They ran to tell the story through the dark of the night. People in the village sleeping snug in their beds. Thought as noisy shepherds were out of their heads.
Peace.
Noel, Noel, the King is born. Noel, Noel, the King is born. Noel, 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 Noel.
All rise. Ahem, all rise. The district court in and of the county of Bethlehem will now come to order. The Honorable Wilma Snood is presiding. You may be seated. Case number 32651.
Are you done yet?
B. The people versus Josiah, Abel, and Seth, sons of Jacob, shepherds of Bethlehem. They are charged with disorderly conduct and disturbing the peace.
How do you plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor. Not guilty, Your Honor. Not guilty, Your Honor.
Prosecutor, you may call your first witness.
Ahem. I call Sophia Busybody.
Raise your right hand and place your left hand on the scroll. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
State your name.
Sophia Busybody.
Miss Busybody, please tell the court where you were on the night in question.
Well, I was sound asleep in my snug little bed, minding my own business.
What was in her life?
When I heard this terrible pounding at the door, those three lunatics...
Objection! Sustained. Just the facts, ma'am.
Well, they were so rough and dirty, and they smelled like soggy sheep, and they were running around, waking everybody up, shouting, "The Savior's born! What a commotion! They ought to be locked up!"
Objection! Sustained.
Well, I have no more questions for this witness anyway, Your Honor.
Cross-examine?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
I call Mrs. Gadalata.
Do you promise?
Of course, honey.
Mrs. Lada, please tell us what happened on the night in question.
Well, I had a dreadful storm in the middle of the night. A group of ruffians came pounding at the outer gate. I sent my servant to get rid of them, but instead, those hooligans abducted him and forced him to go with them to a musty, dirty stable to see some peasant's baby. There is no place for their kind in our community. They are a menace to society.
Objection!
Sustained.
Well, I have no more questions for this witness anyway, Your Honor.
No questions.
I call Dr. Sigmund Fruitcake, renowned psychiatrist and expert in the field of angelic delusions.
Do you promise?
Yeah, whatever.
Dr. Fruitcake, have you examined these defendants?
Yeah, I could not get them to stop talking. They were highly agitated, and all three of them reported an angelic vision. Now, such delusions is not uncommon among shepherds. We suspect it is caused by inhaling sheep breath. Now, as you know, sheep have very poor dental hygiene. The condition is clinically known as halitosis psychosis. Now, the symptoms is confusion, delusion, mania, and uncontrollable evangelism.
And what is your opinion of the reported encounter with angels?
Oh, an angel certainly would not visit these ignorant shepherds. Here's my professional opinion. Is it how you say, several camels shy of a full caravan?
No further questions.
Cross-examine?
Yes, Your Honor. Doctor, do you believe that an angel would appear to the smartest person around?
Oh, certainly. Those angels, there's no dummies.
Did you make anyone go with you to the stable? Who saw the angel first? Was it Balaam or was it the donkey?
Objection.
Overruled.
No questions.
The prosecution rests, Your Honor.
Are you ready to present the case for the defense?
Yes, Your Honor. For my first witness, I call Josiah, son of Jacob. Now, Josiah, where were you on the night in question?
My brothers and I were on a hillside near Bethlehem, watching our father's sheep. And all of a sudden we saw a dazzling light that shone in the sky. We got so scared that we fell down and covered our heads. Then I heard a voice said, "Don't be afraid. I've got great news for everyone. The Savior has just been born in the city of David. You'll find the baby wrapped up in soft cloth, sleeping in a manger." At last I was brave enough to look up, and I saw angels dancing and praising God.
The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay. In fields as they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel.
Cross-examine?
Yes, Your Honor. How many times in your life have you spoken to angels, Josiah?
I didn't speak to them. They spoke to me.
And do you really expect us to believe that God would send an angel to talk to you?
The angel said that the news is for everybody, and I'm part of everybody. I don't understand all of God's ways, but I was sure about this one.
No further questions. Several camels short.
I call Abel, son of Jacob. Abel, tell the court what happened next.
Well, when the angels had gone away, my brothers and I decided to look for this holy baby. We searched and searched. Do you have any idea how many stables are in this town? But it was worth it.
What do you mean?
Well, it was just as angels told us. We found the baby lying in a manger with animals all around. Joseph and the baby's mother Mary were taking care of him. They named him Jesus because he would save his people from their sins. I felt God's love all around, as if God was right there with us in the stable.
No further questions, Your Honor.
No questions.
I call Seth, son of Jacob.
Promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
My mama says I wouldn't know how to tell a lie.
Did you go to the stable with your brothers?
I surely did,
Mama caused me to tag along because I followed them everywhere.
Where did you go after you left the stable?
We were so excited, we ran and jumped and hollered. Like the angel said, this was good news. My mama says everybody should hear good news.
Did you abduct anyone?
I ain't steal nobody's duck.
No, I said abduct. Did you make anyone go with you to the stable?
No, ma'am. We just told them about the angels and the Savior. They were so excited they just couldn't wait to go.
No questions.
Cross-examine? Yes, Your Honor. Seth, you said you were running, jumping, and, hollering. Did you make a lot of noise that night?
I surely did, but we didn't mean no harm.
Well, did you wake people up?
There's a time for sleeping and a time to bed awake. This was a wake time for sure.
So you were disturbing the peace.
There's enough peace in the stable for everyone in the whole wide world. My mama says God's peace and love should be shared.
Your Honor, I don't think we should take up any more of the court's time. You've just heard this defendant confess to disturbing the peace.
I'm inclined to agree with you. Does the defense attorney have any more witnesses before I make my decision?
Yes, Your Honor. I've just received word that a foreign dignitary is in the courthouse. He has information concerning this very case.
Very well, proceed.
I call to the stand His Excellency Belteshazzar, advisor to the governor of Persia. Now, Prince Belteshazzar, please tell the court how you would advise the governor of Persia.
I consult the stars and make note of happenings in the heavens.
And what brought you to Bethlehem?
Some time ago, some other royal astronomers and I each observed the same new star. It announced the birth of a king right here in Judea. We followed that star to Bethlehem.
When what did you find in Bethlehem?
We found the baby in a house with his mother, Mary. We fell to our knees and worshipped him. Then we presented him with gifts, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Afterward, Mary told us about some shepherds that visited on the night Jesus was born.
Have you ever seen these shepherds?
No, but Mary told us that they were dancing in the streets and singing praises to God. It seems strange to us that the whole nation didn't join them. The very creator of heaven and earth sent a star to lead people to the birthplace of Jesus. This court should be celebrating the birth of the king, not putting these men on trial.
In light of this testimony, I ask all charges against my clients be dismissed.
Objection.
Objection overruled. Who are we to argue with God? If God sent a star and maybe even angels to announce the birth of this baby, then Jesus must really be something special. We should all be jumping and shouting in the streets. Case dismissed.
Woohoo!